Good day, classmates, especially to Professor Father Kim Lacheca. Again, we are here gathered in a virtual class meeting to present our group task. With that, thank you, Father Kim, for teaching and guiding us on what to do in our interview virtual presentation. It is my great pleasure to start the theme this interview presentation about leadership and good governance. We all know that leadership and good governance are the two important things that politicians, leaders, and employees in both public and private sector must know deeper. With our team effort, we were glad and thankful that one of our teammates were given the chance to have an interview with one of the most prominent politicians in the person of Governor Chiz Escudero. With this, may I request everyone to watch and listen the series of our presentation from the introduction of the interviewee, the interview conversation that one of our teammates had with Governor Chiz Escudero, the generalization, and question and answer, which is the last part of the presentation, to be presented to you by our team, D.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Leadership in Action. Because in here, we believe that leadership is action, not a position. So today is another exciting episode because we will be featuring one of the most dynamic leaders we have in the country today, and I am talking about the father of Sorsogon. Governor Chiz is a child of two public servants, Mr. Salvador Arsani Escudero III, the former Agriculture Minister, or today is known as the Department of Agriculture Secretary, and Dr. Evelina Guevara Escudero, the representative of the 1st District of Sorsogon. Goes to show that it runs in their blood, public service. Now let's take a quick glimpse on his early life. Governor Chiz Escudero is a product of the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Imagine this, take note of this, from kindergarten up to his college life. So it is there that he obtained his bachelor's degree in political science, and he also obtained his law degree in UP. And to add that, in 1994, he passed the Philippine Bar and later received a master's degree in international and comparative law at Georgetown University in 1996. Now let's have a brief glimpse on his personal life. So Governor Chiz Escudero was first married to Christine Elizabeth Flores, and they were blessed with two children, twins actually, and boy and girl. They got separated after 6 years and were granted a civil annulment. Years after, Governor Chiz Escudero married Hart Evangelista in 2015. Now, as to his political career, he served in Congress for 9 long years. That's from 1998 to 2007. Later on, he joined the Senate for 12 years, from 2007 to 2019. And on 2016, he ran for vice presidency, but got lost. However, he got back to the government service in 2019 up to now, but this time in the executive level. Here are some of the known Sorsogon projects from 2019 up to present. He has projects focusing on education, livelihood, health, youth and children, electrification, water system, road infrastructure, outdoor public works, sports, and of course the Sorsogon cityhood. And of course, the Sorsogon cityhood. And to know more about the status and other details of the projects, you may visit to this website. And before I turn you over to Ms. Ingrid Pangapalan, let me share a fun fact. Did you know that Governor Chiz Escudero was actually topped to join the first ever PBB or Pinoy Big Brother edition? But however, unexpectedly, he begged off because of the nature of his work. Now it's time for the interview proper, featuring Governor Chiz Escudero with our segment host, Ms. Ingrid Pangapalan. Take it away, Ingrid.
Ito, kumusta po?
Mabuti naman. Good. Welcome to Sorsogon.
How are you po as a family man? How do you manage your family?
My family is based in Manila. My work is here in Sorsogon. So usually I'm here from Mondays to Friday. I go back to Manila Sunday and leave again on a Monday. Pag sinuswerte minsan, mga 3 araw, 4 na araw sa Manila. I now belong to the executive branch. And so from merely passing laws, deliberating laws, voting on laws, I'm now the ones implementing the laws that we passed before, and even the laws passed by my predecessors in Congress. It makes you realize that sometimes if you're detached from the actual implementation of the law, that there are a lot of changes you need to make with respect to the laws that have been passed, because on the ground, it's very much different from mere theoretical debates in the halls of either the Senate or the House. But the upside is, any change you want effected will be immediately effected and you can immediately see the results. So in other words, there's instant gratification with respect to implementing any good, any change you want to do in your province or in your town or municipality.
What are the challenges that you encountered during the transition period?
I never had to deal with a bureaucracy that was there and has been there for decades. I always had my own staff to choose from, and I could always replace my staff because they were also terminus as a member of Congress. As governor of the province, I had to deal with over 1,200 civil servants that have been there anywhere between 5, 10, 15. The longest one is about 40 years. May mga nakasanayan na silang ugali, kultura, practice, whether kabutihan man yun o katamaran, na kailangan at hindi ganun kadaling baguhin. Kaya isa sa mga unang sinimulan namin, nag-training kami para mag-ISO, and hopefully the province will be ISO certified by May or June of this year. Hindi lang isang opisina, lahat ng opisina, because I have 36 offices. And if at all, Sorsogon will be the first province to be ISO certified without any exceptions.
Wow, galing. Do you have plan to go back to Reino Nacional?
Yes, if I have the numbers. If I don't, I will join Kiko as soon as he retires. For one simple reason, there are 100 million Filipinos. If I cannot do the job, I'm sure someone can do the job or even possibly better than I can. Besides, I want to retire while I'm still young. Mahirap naman yung nagbabiyahe ka na naka-wheelchair ka na. Maganda naman sila magbiyahe na kaya mo pa maglakad, kaya mo pa tumakbo, at kaya mo pang sabayan yung anak mo at saka yung bata mong asawa.
What is leadership for you?
Leadership equated with scarce resources. If you are able to allocate scarce resources, then you govern properly. If you are able to govern properly, then I guess it shows your leadership with respect to handling any position in government. Palaging kulang ang resources, ang pondo na mas tinanong lokal na pamahalaan, mas tinanong opisina ng gobyerno. Bilang head ng agency, kung kaya mong patamatamaan yung kulang na resources na yun, na mapagsisilbihan mo pa rin ng tama, sapat at tapat yung mga kababayan mo, nagawa mo na yung trabaho mo, at siguro huhusgahan ka bilang isang naging magaling na leader sa opisina, tanggapan, probinsya o munisipyo mo.
How do you envision leadership in government, especially in the Sorsogon province?
The Philippines is a relatively young democracy. We were declared independent officially in 1946. So that means we're 74 years old, kung tama ang addition ko. Batang demokrasya pa tayo kumpara sa downtown gulang na demokrasya na. Ang pangunahing kinakaharap ng anumang batang demokrasya, yung kinakaharap natin yun. kawalan ng profesionalismo sa loob ng pamahalaan, pagnanakaw sa loob ng pamahalaan. Ang mga hamon na dapat kinakaharap at hinaharap, yung dalawang bagay na yun. Magkaroon ng sapat na kakayanan ng mga empleyado ng pamahalaan. At pangalawa, iwasan, pigilan, at turuan ng tamang leksyon yung mga nagnanakaw sa gobyerno.
What motivates you to serve further as a public servant?
Because I don't know how to act. I don't know how to sing. I cannot dance. I cannot write a book. I cannot read a movie, a dance step, a song, or anything behind. Other than hopefully with what I'm doing, I will be remembered by and for it. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be infamous. I simply want to be remembered for having done something good and right. And hopefully by serving in various capacities in government, I will be remembered for the good that I hopefully was able to leave behind. That's what motivates me to remain in government.
Idol ko kasi kita sa dating sa politics, gusto ko talaga marinig yung mga sinasabi niyo kapag nagsasalita ka. What are your advice to those who want to follow your footsteps, especially to the new one who wants to be a public servant or politician?
Habang bata pa, pumasok na sa gobyerno, whether appointed or elected position. I entered government, I ran for public office when I was 28 years old. Habang bata ka pa, hawak mo pa yung mga pangarap mo, hawak mo pa yung malinis na hangarin para sa kapwa-tao mo. Mas magandang pumasok sa gobyerno. At pag dumating yung puntong hindi na yun ang paniniwala mo, pag dumating yung puntong imbis na ikaw yung makabigay ng kabutihan, ikaw pa yung nahawa ng kasamaan sa mga mas matatanda sa'yo sa gobyerno, panahon na para umalis ka na sa gobyerno. At ibigay mo naman yung pwesto sa ibang tao maaaring mas dalisay, malinis, at totoo yung hangarin para sa sambayanan. But then again, you can also serve your fellow man without entering government. I have a lot of friends who are in the private sector who actually do a lot more good than those who are serving government. Hindi naman porkit nasa gobyerno, doon ka lang makakatulong sa tao, makakatulong ka rin sa tao, kahit na wala ka sa gobyerno. Ang importante, basta may nakita ang pangailangan at kaya mo naman tumulong, mag-ambag at mabigay mo yung tulong na pwede mong bigay sa kanila para mas paano, mapaangat o mapabuti mo yung buhay niya kahit ng panahon yun lang.
Yan lang po. Thank you po.
Thank you.
Ang ikli naman.
So, to sum it all up, let us have a short synthesis of the entire report about Sorsogon's governor, Chiz Escudero. What about Governor Chiz? As discussed by the previous reporters, he seems to have a very productive leadership style. He has launched various programs throughout his journey as a public servant, such as education programs, livelihood assistance, programs for those in the marginal sector, makabayan programs, medical programs, housing projects, and a huge contribution to Sorsogon's cityhood. Of course, the whole point of the interview is about Chiz and leadership. Therefore, let us end our report with how he defined leadership. According to him, leadership is national justice. That is all for Team D.